Welcome to Heart Talks. The purpose and intention for these talks is to inspire, empower, and to bring a higher perspective and community awareness with topics not only in real estate, but also in finance, relationships, wellness, and spirituality. So get ready and enjoy as we share our next episode on Heart Talk. Welcome to Heart Talks. This is Lala Delgado, your host, founder of Heart to Heart Miracles. And today I'm excited because we have a special guest. Well, all my guests are special, but today we have someone that has captured my heart for the past 6-7 years. Most of you guys know him as Rama, but today he's going to inspire us and he's going to share many things about his gifts. Most of you guys know him as a yoga, breath, mind, movement coach. He's also a Reiki master, a realtor, Tantra teacher, and so many other things. But today, I'm so excited to bring forward Rama, my beloved, my love, my companion. Rama, welcome to Heart Talks. You ready to do this?
Yes, Lala.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
And today's a little different because it's not every day that you get to interview your significant other here. So bear with us, but we promise you that this talk is going to be very interesting. We don't know what Rama's going to talk about here, but I'm sure he's going to share a lot of beautiful things. So first of all, for those of you that don't know you, Rama, just share a little bit about yourself. We all know that you're from India, but maybe you can just share a little bit about yourself.
Sure, Lala. I born and raised in South India in small village. And when I was raising with the two villages, my father village and my grandfather village, it's the two villages. So it's like a one side 1,600 people, one side 5,000 people. I used to remember all of their names and their faces and everything because it's a village culture. It's amazing.
Small village.
Yes, small villages. So there actually I completed my education. So near town, we used to go with a cycle with 10-15 miles, going there and coming back. There I completed my education, which is I can read and write. So with my graduation and my college, everything I completed there. That is my happened in India. So afterwards, after my graduation, my college days, and then I went to a small city. It's not a small city actually. It's a big city. It's a Hyderabad, which is now capital of my state. There, I studied to get for JNU 5 times. It's like a master's.
Oh, okay.
But I was unable to pass because that knowledge I don't have it. That English, so that I didn't get through. So when I was doing that time, slowly, gradually, and I got a small job in evening time. And then morning I used to practice my yoga.
Okay.
It is around 90s.
1990, you started to practice yoga.
So yoga I practiced actually is 1986 when
Okay.
I was started when I was in the college days.
Okay.
So
So let me ask you this. So you're from Andhra Pradesh, right?
yes,
Andhra Pradesh. And then you also shared with a lot of people that you speak 4 languages, right?
yes, because while I was in Andhra Pradesh, I learned only one language. It's like till 22, 23 years, I was speaking only one language. When I went to the city of Hyderabad, there, when I was working there, you have to speak Hindi. So because a lot of customers and everything, so you have to speak Hindi. So there I learned Hindi. So and then again in South India, one more other state, when I went there actually they speak only Tamil. It's called Tamil Nadu, Chennai.
Okay.
Right now they're calling, that time they used to call Madras.
Okay.
So there I learned Tamil.
Okay.
So then English is I have to speak with people. That's why I started to learn. I think so at the age of 37, I was able to speak fluently English. So it's 4 languages. This is fine.
Beautiful, beautiful. So today we want to talk a little bit about your yoga practice and all that you're doing right now. So for those of us that are not familiar so much with yoga, Indian yoga versus Western yoga, what would you say yoga means to you? Like what is your definition of yoga? Because I know you said you started to practice in the 1990s, but for you it was more for flexibility and strength. But how would you describe yoga coming from India?
So yoga is a union. So union with your body, mind, and your internal spirituality. It's like three things. It's the layers of 3 layers. So how can we connect with our body, our mind, our thoughts, and the higher self? So it's yoga means it's not like only the pose or movement. Yoga is like it open up not only body, our minds, our thoughts, and our connection with this universe. That's the union.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So in Western way, also they started with the comfort of only flexibility. From there, once if they grow, nowadays I'm seeing and people, they are actually growing physically, mentally, spiritually. So that's what actually my feeling. It's like there is no Indian yoga or Western yoga, but they inspired and bringing back here and they make $845 billion business.
Yes, yes. Well, a lot of people go to India and learn, and then they come and share all that.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to, because I know this, you had shared this with me, but you didn't always practice yoga. Not everybody in India practiced yoga. And how did you come to yoga? Why did you choose to start yoga at a very early age? And I believe you even won a championship, right, from your state. So what brought you to yoga, and what inspired you to continue that even till now?
See, in India, when I born and raised in a village, for them no need to practice yoga. The reason is the way they work in the fields. It's completely the pose.
Yeah.
They are practicing morning to evening 8 to 10 hours. So from there, when I see these people, inspirational people, it made me to learn. It made me to practice. It's like for flexibility's sake, and even actually the body, it's like an inspiration.
Yes.
So I used to practice morning 2.5 hours and evening 2 hours. 4.5 hours per day we used to practice physical exercises and yoga. So yes, it's a 1.4 billion people. If you ask me, all Indians practice yoga? No, definitely, because they're the way of the profession.
Their lifestyle.
The lifestyle.
Okay.
So for them, no need.
Right.
Because they're working in the fields.
It's an everyday practice.
So even if you say even cities also, I can't say everybody practice. It is an interest, it's enthusiasm. It has to come from our heart. So you think all over the world, 7 billion people, 7.5 billion people, how many people practice?
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Right.
So I know you said you won a championship. You were state first, right, for Andhra Pradesh?
Yes.
But even then, when you won that championship, that was in 1994, right, or somewhere around that time. Your inspiration or your path or your journey or what you thought you wanted to follow was not yoga initially. That was just after college and stuff, but it wasn't something that you followed back then. Talk a little bit about that, like, about yoga and how you practice that, and then your path, and then how, because it kept coming into your life. So talk a little bit about that, like why was yoga not something you followed back then, even though you were the state championship?
See, 1994, I was in Hyderabad. Right now, Hyderabad actually became a Telangana, which is a our state became a 2 states because you were keep on saying Andhra Pradesh, Andhra
Yes,
Pradesh.
yes.
Those
Well,
days,
that's all I hear from
yeah,
you.
yeah. So those days is the 1 state. Now it became a 2 states. So in Hyderabad, when I was living, evening working and morning from 5 to 10, almost 5 to 6 hours, I go yoga studio. There actually I have been Gandhi Yoga. It's called Gandhi Yoga Mandir. So there are a lot of great teachers were there at that time. So from them, I was keep on practicing. So they asked me, Rama, would you like to participate state competition?
Sure.
Sure. So I was in 24, 25 years old
Oh,
at that
you're
time.
prime. Very prime.
Yeah. So according to age group, they divide from, it starts actually from 6 years to the age group, 6 years, 10 years, like that. So in my age group, in 25, 24 age group, I was Andhra state first. That time, Andhra Pradesh state first, because it was included. It happened. I never expected I'm going to win.
Right.
So I just participated. It happened. And then, but my materialistic thoughts always looking towards to create a abundance of materialistic way. So always looking, because I came from village.
Yes.
So now I'm keep on looking all these things. See, so like the way of other lifestyle.
Materialistic, money, success. That's what success meant for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So towards that one, I'm keep on trying to do. That's what actually I want to do. Then after my yoga championship, I came back to Tamil Nadu, which is called Chennai. Now they are calling Chennai. That time it was Madras.
Okay.
So there I did my MBA. So it was a 96, 98. I did MBA marketing. Afterwards, I went to one of the greatest yoga studio. It's not a yoga studio, it's a monastery, Vivekananda Kendra. It is located in Kanyakumari.
Yeah.
It's in Tamil Nadu. It's before ocean. So it's a 45 days yoga training. They woke up 4 a.m. and we have to sleep 8 p.m. Morning to evening, you have to practice yoga, pranayama. It is actually breath work and meditation and chanting, and then karma. The karma is actually you have to clean and everything. And even before ocean,
it's like service, seva.
Seva.
Yeah.
Yes. So Shiva.
Yeah.
So it's great Sanskrit word. Yes. So and then before ocean, whatever is there, we have to clean all people. So that time, but teacher was Sanjay ji, which is the most amazing person. From him, we are learning. That made me, wow, yoga has such a most powerful divine energy with connection. Because the learning place, a learning person also make you more inspirational, more open up to your heart. So that time, after completion of that also.
But how long did you do that? You were at the monastery. How long?
It's a 45 days.
So 45 days, you woke up in the morning and night and you continuously did this.
Yes.
Okay.
Continuously doing that one. So that after completion of that, one of my wonderful teacher asked me, Rama, I'm going to give, his name is Reddy. Rama, come to my place. I will give you a place you can teach your yoga. So I was teaching in his place.
Okay.
So there actually, he teaches so many Excel services. So that means actually how to remember for children's, for business people, for everything. So how to talk, how to express yourself,
like
motivational things, and not only things for kids, how to remember your subject, how to express yourself.
Wow.
So he is most amazing person in my life. So he gave his own place. Rama, just go and teach.
Yeah.
So I was teaching, but my materialistic thoughts again
still there.
pulling me. So from there, so even though those things, everything I have,
everything was
before
offered
me,
to you, but you still were not fulfilled inside. You still felt.
And they again,
cool.
yes. And then I jumped to software.
You were software engineer.
Software engineer. So because it's a computers, they're paying more money for MBA marketing at that time, those periods.
So you were looking for the money. And the success, like all of us, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and then I went to 1 year training. It's like a testing, which is quality analyst.
Okay.
So for that, they teach and everything. I went to 2-3 companies and everything. I learned there and I got a job.
Yes.
So
You got success.
and then so I went to again South India. It's called Bangalore. There I was working for Accenture.
And how old are you around this time now?
The time I was around 28, 29.
Oh, so you're in your 20s still.
Yeah,
You're still very
yeah.
young. Okay.
The period is going on, 28, 29. So at that time, so I was working for Accenture, and still that his thoughts didn't go. Still I'm there, but I have been practicing my practices. It's more for myself, not
So you continue yoga, but for yourself.
for myself.
Not teaching. We're focused on software engineering now.
Yes, but in 2000 year,
Mhm.
that time actually completely teaching. So because my teacher gave me a place,
Yes.
and then from there, but I didn't stay there.
You didn't stay there.
And so I just jumped from my MBA marketing field to yoga to again software engineering. So traveling is money, just
Yeah.
catching it.
Yes.
So in Accenture, after Accenture again, it's happened to go Africa. So Uganda. So I went to Uganda. There I spent 1 year. But that time I didn't work as a software again. I worked as a public administration. I spent 1 year. And then when I was in Africa, it is 2007.
Okay.
That time I got an American visa when I was living in Africa.
The American dream.
American dream.
The
So,
American, and that was you had shared with me, and I know you like to watch a lot of movies, but one of your biggest dreams, because you watch movies in India, India's a big thing in
Yes.
movies. Everybody goes to the theater.
yes.
You wanted to come to America.
Mhm.
You wanted to be here. You wanted to experience it and travel the world.
Mhm.
So you made it here. You're doing the software engineering, and so now you're happy and fulfilled, and all your dreams came true.
Yes. So, yes, movies are my inspiration to come America. Because while watching that land of opportunities, watching English movies and trying to learn English and trying to speak English, is everything that happened from there. Yes, movies also made me to come America. So what can I express there? From Africa, when I got a visa, I came back to India again. Again, I learned software. That is actually, it's a SAP. So which is also related to computers.
Yeah.
It's a finance subject. So my company asked me to learn, then only you can get job.
Okay.
It is happening actually 2008.
Okay.
So I came June from Africa to India.
Yeah.
I learned the SAP SAP, finance and controlling. I learned afterwards. After learning, they said, Rama, 2008, I think so, America also completely, there is no jobs and something it is, nobody have a job. So no company actually unable to provide jobs.
Yeah.
So Rama, it is actually regression is going on. It's impossible to stay there.
Recession, yeah. That's
Recession,
when,
yeah.
if we all remember 2007, 2008, that was the bubble that burst, the economy, foreclosures, everything's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move it forward now. You're here because sake of time and everything. So let's bring you back. So eventually you made it here. And you're working here as a software engineer. And you're making lots of money and everything. So take us to where was that shift? What happened where once again yoga came into your life? What happened when you found yourself back in yoga teaching that?
Okay.
Let's take it there.
Yes. So fortunately I came to United States of America and then I got a job. So I was working in Massachusetts. After working 2.5 years in 2013, actually it's layoff.
Yeah.
When I was working all these periods from India to here in computers and all these things,
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy my life, even though I'm earning a lot of money, spending materialistically.
So the dream you thought you wanted was not actually fulfilling you.
Yes.
That's what you realized.
So what I feel, I'm not enjoying this one. So it's giving me a stress. Every day I have to read and remember because it's not my
programming.
subject.
Yeah, programming.
I said, actually, I didn't work for programming. It's a quality analyst.
Okay.
It's a different way. After writing programming, they'll send that one. That is
to
a quality.
test it, yes.
Testing.
Okay.
Yeah. So there, I didn't enjoy it. Oh my God. This is not, by the time 2013, almost I am 40s. That
Okay.
time, Marty said no.
Very young.
Very young.
Very young body, yeah.
So
your body was not accepting that.
Body is not accepting. So no more, Rama. You are not for software. No, you are not for that one. You're not for working corporate world.
Yeah.
That time, what can I do? What I know.
Yeah.
So I see myself. I'm a wonderful in yoga. I have been practicing morning 2.5 years, 2.5 hours, and evening 2 hours. What? So the same subject I learned most beautiful, lovely, wonderful teachers from India. Why can't I teach?
Right.
So till that period, I used to teach only for my friends, wherever I stay, with whomever, just with the spending.
You were doing private.
Yeah,
private
unless in staying in Chennai. I was teaching for groups, public. From there, I started. Okay, let me teach my subject.
So you got laid off, and then from there you realized, what else can I do? This is not for me.
Yes.
So that was the turning point for you, where you decided, once you got laid off, which was a blessing in disguise.
Definitely.
And that now yoga presented itself, because it seemed like yoga kept coming back to you. But until then, did you realize, let me do this one now here in America?
Yes.
So tell us about that, where you started.
In 2011, that time also I was in Massachusetts. That time I attracted towards to Tantra.
Tantra.
So from 2011 to 2016, I studied with the great teachers from Western California.
Yes.
So after the 6 years, I have been teaching Tantra as well as yoga. And then my heart, my body, my spirit asked me to teach Rama. This is the time you have to open up the people. You have to see. So from 2013, I went to Vegas. So people usually go Vegas for funny and enjoying and doing a partying and everything.
Yeah, you would never think Vegas would be a spiritual
So
place.
my company asked me, Rama, just work me 7 days in Vegas.
Okay, so your company sent you there.
Yes.
And you're
so
in Vegas.
I went there. Yeah, just afterwards, it's okay. I went there. That 7 days, it happened 17 months, but I didn't work for a company. I just come out from that company. That 17 months, I was working for 5 studios.
Yoga studios.
Yoga studios. Teaching from morning to evening.
Wow.
So that is the period. It just made me, it's not the place. It's the only, every place is a resourceful. Every place is a spiritual. Every place is it's actually, we can say, divine place. It's not a Vegas or California or India. Everything is a globe is a divine place. Exactly. So beautiful. That is the theme. That is the thing. When I was teaching that time, I feel myself, it's not like a teaching for a group of people. Yes, for attraction, for divine sake, for seeing people, Rama is teaching there. Right. So, but the thing is, if you really want to learn yoga, you have to learn a custom designed yoga. The reason is why I am focusing completely.
Yeah, tell us about that. Yeah.
So my completely feeling is custom designed yoga. Every person is a different.
Yes. Every body is different.
Yeah, body type. Yeah. Their work, their job type, the food habits.
Yes.
So and then the way of their thinking, the body style, everything. We have to see the body type according to their flexibility, according to their food habit. I made them to different way of the movements. For example, sun salutation. If you do everybody, there is no same sun salutation.
Yes.
According to their body, we have to teach different way. The same way breathing exercises are also, it's not like you have to practice that way.
Right.
You have to accommodate him. You have to make him comfortable according to his situation, his health. Where he is, we have to see. So customly designing now, yoga, poses, breathwork, meditation. So meditation, some people may feel it's like a closing eyes. They may feel suffocation. Yeah. They may feel, oh my God. For them, even opening eyes, walking and standing. So with just like a moment, even while you're walking with the speaking, you can meditate yourself. So it's not like these three are different. The three are same. That is actually by practice, by teaching. I learn all the way till today. It's not the different. the yoga pose, the breath work, the meditation is the same. By example, if I'm talking with you, my movements, my breath, and then mind controlling to speak, that is be here, be here.
Yeah.
So that is a stillness of the all these things. Three is one. So these things, according to person, we have to change and teach.
Yeah, and I just want to share, I did do, because of you, I got inspired to do yoga. So I am a yoga teacher. I did complete my 200 hours, and I even thought, can I be a yoga teacher? But I also learned that like yoga is for everybody. And the beautiful thing about yoga is allowing ourselves to be present with ourselves, cultivating that silence, cultivating that self inquiry, self investigation, and allowing ourselves to be in that present moment and just really putting a pause on the outside and bringing it all in. And I want to say, because of you, you introduced yoga to me in a different way. I didn't know too much about yoga, but because of you and because of your practices and because of, I would say, your patience, you had a lot of patience with me, I was able to complete my 2 hour teacher's training, and now we're teaching wellness workshops.
200 hours, not 200.
200 hours, right, 200 hours. And I plan to continue. I did have a foot injury, but I do plan to continue. But even that inspired both of us to do wellness classes, because we felt it was so important for the community and so many people to learn about that in their own way. So it sounds to me like what you're describing is you're meeting people where they're at. It doesn't matter what shape or body or whatever you work, custom design, and that's why you're calling it a custom design yoga, breath, mind coach.
Yes.
And then you're also a Reiki master.
Yes.
And so I want to ask you, when we talk about yoga, we're also talking about the breath work and the mind and the consciousness and the, we'll say, self-development, learning about ourselves. What has yoga and all these practices taught you? What have you learned throughout all these years? What have you learned?
So, calm, peace, just be here. And in every situation, how to be happy. It's we can say abundance, materialistic things of abundance we need. Definitely it's a necessary to live ourselves. But even though you have all these things, we can't say they are happy. So if you want to be happy, if you have all these things, so you're supposed to be, it should be more calm. While you're talking, while you're being with nature, being with our family, being with our partner. So if it is a stressing, if you feeling not comfortable, that means definitely we are not healthy. So health means it's not only physic or six packs. So health is like a body, the breath, the mind. So the body and the spiritual way, mind. This is like what we can say in physical way, a mindful way, a spiritual way. 3 ways how to be happy. When you're practicing, those practices make you to sit stillness, make you to speak the stillness, make you to be here with people, with surroundings, and you feel, it's not like our, what we can say, ambience of anything. Oh, because if I have a great car, big house, and a flowing of money, yes, if it is there, that's good. It's abundance. I'm not saying you have to stop them.
Right.
Better. It's a good thing. So everything should be good.
Right.
But with that, if you have a peaceful heart, peaceful mind, and good physic, the physic means I'm not saying about the six pack again.
Right.
So comfortable while you're sitting, while you're standing, you're not getting any pains, and while you're sleeping, you're getting a good sleep.
Good sleep.
So this is the thing. So the very simple things. So while you're walking, while you're sitting,
Well, it sounds
while you're
simple.
sleeping.
It sounds simple, but sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
And I know, we're running out of time here, but I also wanted to share this year. I want to share with everyone because you've had this desire to also be an actor and get into singing and chanting. That's something that you have been practicing, and you put yourself on stage. You share a little bit of that chanting, maybe say a little bit about chanting, why it's so important, and we could talk about so many different things. But I want you to share a little bit about that because it's beautiful. It's beautiful what you're chanting, and you're also allowing yourself to explore that area. So share that.
So 2023, meditation means not only closing eyes or opening eyes, not only walking, not only swimming, and so many activities we can do. But this universe called me to do a different way, to chant. So that is a Sanskrit chant. When I am listening, when you are chanting that one, it open up your heart and it vibrate the whole body. That sounds, it activate each and every cell. It's a healing energy. When I got that universe intention.
We'll say gift.
Universe gift or actually intuition. So you have to be. So you learn.
Yeah.
There I started to learn Sanskrit chanting. That is one is Shiva Tandavam. It's called a Shiva dance, and Mahishashura Mardini. The both are almost, if you together, 180 sentences of Sanskrit. So when you are chanting that one, it makes you so blissful. So just let me say 1 or maybe 1 minute of chanting, which makes me every day. I'm meditating with chanting now.
Absolutely.
The singing with the Sanskrit chanting. Yes. Jatata vighala jala pravaha pavitastali galevalambya lambitambu jangatunga malikam dama 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 ninadava damarvayam chakara chanda tandavam tanutuno shiva shivam shankara Shankara, Shankara, Jai Jai Shankara, Shambho Shankara, Mahashambho Shankara, Shambho Shankara, Mahashambho Shankara. So, while you're singing that sounds, that vibrations, maybe all people can't understand what is the meaning,
Right.
but that vibrations,
The vibration.
it gives you healing energy. So the rhyming, the rhythmic, the tuning. So that is actually every day I'm practicing almost a half an hour.
And you've been singing on stage, so maybe next year in 2024 we're gonna see you somewhere singing, artist and maybe acting in movies and stuff. But
oh, so this is how to say. So you make me so again movies.
Yes.
So my funny thought always. I told you, right? Yeah. I love movies.
Yeah.
So when I see Marvel movies, I feel I'm a Marvel man. Let me act. Maybe next year, 2024. Yeah. So if you ask me, that is maybe I'm going to act in Marvel movies.
Maybe, yeah, 2024. We don't know, right? We don't know.
In Marvel movies, maybe I may teach yoga to Marvel stars.
Stars or something. We don't know. We don't know where it's going to take us. Well, we can talk about so many things. We're probably going to have more episodes on wellness and go deeper and everything. But from the bottom of my heart, just want to thank you for sharing your gifts, not only with me, but with everyone doing the wellness workshops and everything that you do. And I would say if people want to reach out to you and maybe connect with you and learn more about you, how can they reach you?
One is Rama Kotemreddy, Facebook, and Shiva Yogi Sky, that is my Instagram.
Yes.
Shiva Yogi Sky, because I love Shiva. So that's why.
That's a whole different story. Yeah, we can go another hour there.
Yeah, so that is the way they can connect. Or my phone number. So 415-272-7569. 415-272-7569. So they can text me. So they can take everything.
Yeah, you have beautiful things. One phrase, one thing, look in the camera, and what would you like to leave someone with? A message you'd like to leave for everyone right now before we say goodbye for now.
So life is a practice. Life is a gift. So that gift, if you want to get it, definitely practice, practice, practice. And listen, listen, listen. This is the song actually I had to say. Listen, listen, listen to your heart song. Listen, listen, listen to your heart song. I will never abandon you. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. I will never forgive you. I will never forget
Forget you.
I will never forget you.
Yeah.
I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. Listen, 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 listen to your heart song. Listen, listen, listen to your heart song. Listen, listen, listen to your heart song. Definitely, if you listen your heart, you see yourself. That is my feeling.
That's beautiful. If you listen to your heart, you will see yourself. Thank you, Rama. Thank you.
Thank you, Lala.
Thank you, darling,
Thank you so
for
much.
coming on and sharing
Thank you, my
yourself
love.
with me. And thank you, everyone, for joining us on Heart to Heart Talk. Until next time, bye bye. Love, love, love. Universal love.
Thank you, Lala.